Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Back like Cook Crack with more sauce than the Big Mac. It's your boy Duke Skywalker, aka C-Mac.
Ray Bud.
BTZ.
Miss Cat.
Big Purr.
Oh man.
Hey, look, tree art. There it is. Is that fine ass cat? Damn, he called your whole government.
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
Tree. That is Miss Fine Ass Purr over there. Man, a whole month for nothing. He's on Facebook jail. Hey, gotta do the time.
Niggas stay locked up.
What you do, Tree?
Man, you know how it is when you cut up so much on Facebook, any little thing you do, they strike you. Hey, go sit down. Time out. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe, and can I get a hashtag justice for Taylor McCowan? Hashtag justice for Taylor McCowan. If you don't stay long, you ain't got to. I'm trying to get that hashtag if you could. We got a hell of a show tonight. We're just gonna sit back and have a lot of self-reflection right now. And what I mean by that is that it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And if we don't figure out how to fix it, it ain't gonna get no better. And we can't point the finger at anybody else. So condolences to PNB Rock. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of messed me up since it happened, because just about how the whole situation went down, what he stood for, you know, it's just unfortunate that it happened, and like we can't keep ourselves safe these days. That's basically what it comes down to. You're not even safe going to eating chicken and waffles at Roscoe's. So, man. Go ahead, Kat.
I think it has a lot to do with your lifestyle and how you're living, and you know, the interactions you have with people.
I definitely agree. It's the life we live. It's because when you maintain a certain image, then it attracts certain lifestyles. You walk around in a business suit, it attracts people, corporate. Walk around, clothes a little bit too tight, it attracts a different amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
You walk around with jewelry on, it attracts street roaches.
That's what you're gonna call them?
That's what I call them, because they wait, see what you got, and they want it. They coming for it. No matter where you go. If you out there and you got it on, they coming.
Shout out to our other hostess with the mostest, Miss JB, MJB, no more pain, no more drama. And say that for your mama. Holla at your girl Jamie. She in the comments.
Just Jay.
Hey.
We waiting on you to come back. We know you're at home with that monkeypox.
What's going on?
I'm just messing with you, Jamie. I know you over there taking care of the gangster. I'm gonna check on y'all afterwards. But remember, like, share, comment, subscribe,
and call the damn number.
Yeah. Tree was like, yeah, that's crazy. Sauce Walker caught a body the same weekend. I don't think he caught a body, but it was just like somebody died in the situation around him, and then
the same guy tried to rob him. I don't think he caught the body. I think the guy tried to rob him and went and killed somebody. Or the guy tried to rob somebody else and got killed. It's still a mixed up story right now.
At the end of the day, it just ain't working.
But it's still the same concept. The guy tried to rob. But again, the generation that's coming up, the music that they promote, the music that they listen to, the things that motivate them is street activity.
Correct.
So those little lost kids or teenagers or 21, 22, the young guys, and they lost, they only gonna do what they know to do. They're gonna come. It's not an excuse. It's very sad. It's sad that we are, and most of our hip hop leaders that's out there still making rap music, this is what we're leading. When they making drill music, no intent to diss none of those dudes that make it. But when you're making that drill music, you're not understanding the music that you're putting these kids in the mindset of. You making it to the point where now they don't have rules. We used to always, back in the days when it used to be even gangster music, it was certain aspects and lines that they didn't cross. And now this is what these kids are listening to. They're not listening to, don't shoot him, only shoot when somebody's coming to attack you or your life is in danger. They're listening to, forget everything, gotta get what I gotta get, and I'm gonna get it any type of way.
He just got caught lacking.
I don't really blame it on the music itself. It's just the culture, the parenting, like the way. A lot of it's the parenting.
How can you not blame it on the music, though? Think about it. Have you listened to drill music?
I've listened to drill music. I don't like the shit, but what I'm saying is
exactly. But because because it's not putting you in the mindset. But see, you're not easily influenced by music. That's from your standpoint. Now, you got a right to think what you want to think. That's your opinion. But I'm just saying, try looking at it this way. If you're a young-minded kid that's not mature, and your priorities is, I see these drill artists and these dudes with these, because everybody got an extendo. You could be 5 years old with a goddamn gun with an extendo on it, shooting water pellets or whatever they got. You see the extendos. You see that's the guys that the women are, when you look online, that's the ones that they seem like they want to be with around your age. Mm-hmm. They're not back in the days where you had to hide, that I hustle. I can't even tell my chick I hustle, they're going to look at me different. Or if my chick mom found out that I'm hustling, shoot, my relationship is over. It ain't that no more. Now it's, it's acceptable. You walk in the house, whatever. And you looking at these kids and they looking at this music as motivation to them.
They looking at music as motivation if they don't have a parent in the household that's actually talking to them.
Shout out Dante.
Whatever you see on TV and you hear, that shouldn't do nothing if you got a parent that's actually talking to you and explaining to you what's going on and the stuff that you're watching. But if you're not being a parent and actually talking to your kid and explaining to them what's real, what's fake, what you should and shouldn't be doing. Now, it's gonna be some fuck ups out there that's just gonna do what the hell they want to do. But a lot of these people not talking to their kids, they just posting them online. So that's all it really is. It ain't
that's a big fact.
That music, as long as you have an understanding that music and what you see on TV is strictly entertainment, that's not real life. Just like social media to me, that's not. I tell my kids that shit's not real.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's 50-50 because some of these other kids do have parents at home, but it's who they hang out with when they leave the home.
But even then, if you parenting properly, like they already, you gonna know the difference between good and bad and fuck shit and real shit.
They supposed to.
They're supposed to if they parents teach them. But if the village you keep around them is showing them something otherwise, then they not gonna want to be on the fuck shit. If I see niggas going to jail, but my daddy got 50 friends and all of them successful, wait a minute, why am I gonna do this when I got all these good examples?
That's how it's supposed to go.
But that's what I'm saying. Niggas are not parents.
It's all about the mindset. If the mindset is based on the correct things or based on the parenting, if they mindset is set on listening to the parents, then it's different from a kid that's actually hearing this and transforming into the music because he feel like that's the way to go. That's his life. He's confused thinking that this is his life. My niggas is the ones who love me, not the ones who's telling me to change my life and do better.
Well, so I'm gonna chime in. So Tree said one household ain't gonna fix the masses.
Correct.
And I would argue or beg to differ because if we all start taking care of our household better than what the fuck we've been doing, it would fix the problem. It would minimize the problem because if your household is straight, my household is straight, their household is straight, you wouldn't be having a lot of the stuff that's going on.
It takes a village.
And it really
does.
It takes a village.
But and don't nobody give a damn at this point. And if you do see something, it's not like before where
your neighbor
gonna call my grandma and tell her that I was out here.
You can't do that now. Because
she out there twerking under her light, Bertha. You better go get them.
They gonna get mad if you come tell them something about their child.
Right.
They don't even want to hear what it is.
Right.
So it's like to me, it's more so lean towards the parent. Because the thing about that is, if you're parenting properly, you wouldn't even let them listen to this shit.
This newer generation don't care what they listen to.
That's how it's supposed to go.
They don't care.
But the way it is now is different. It's completely different.
There's a bunch of niggas out there that don't know how to parent then. And a lot of that comes from how they grew up.
There you go.
And it's either one of those
but you can't exclude the music. You can't exclude it because even if it is bad parenting, if all you hear is I got an app, I got an app, I got an app, I got an app.
Why your parents let you listen to that?
Well, so here's the other part about that. Accessibility. I mean, even if you, as much as you may shelter or monitor, screen, censor, whatever you're going to do with these kids, they're going to go to somebody's house who may not be as intense or as attentive to their child. And now they're around this and now they've been exposed. Oh, so then you literally when it's so easy to stumble upon it. Like when we were coming along, look at the social media before social media was TV, right? Mm-hmm. In the 50s and 60s, did you ever see sitcoms where the husband and wife sleep in the same bed? No. You go to I Love Lucy, you go to their room, Lucy slept on this side, Ricky slept on that side.
Good question. You gonna have me searching that shit up? I never even looked at that shit.
But it's literally the portrayal of it. So now
our grandparents separate bed.
Right. So now let's look at fast forward what we grew up on. Okay, so then now it became the thing, okay, sexual promiscuity and all of the extra, it wasn't so it was just risque. It wasn't so pow in your face like it is now. Yeah. It's like damn was the worst word you would hear on primetime TV. Now it's bitch. Now it's other stuff like TVMA on primetime. Like
but now they don't even watch like back days. We watch regular TV. They don't watch no regular TV nowadays.
But that's what I'm saying. It's gotten to the point where they don't even have to watch it on TV now. Like what's the famous thing everybody go do now? YouTube.
YouTube, Netflix.
So now kids have accessibility to this at 3 because a lot of parents are parenting their kids. Here go this iPad, here go this tab. As long as keep it quiet.
My kids got YouTube Kids.
Even if you got YouTube Kids, it's a way around it because my son had YouTube Kids. It's a way around.
I don't know what locks you didn't put on your child's shit.
I'm telling you,
but
no, it's still a way to access it. I mean, I salute you with both hands to keep your daughter and them away from that, bull crap that's out there. But like C said, it's always a way to access it.
Always a way, but it's just having an understanding with your child, and then having like my 8-year-old. She get in trouble, it damn near make it hard. She makes it hard for you to discipline her because she's gonna come out and straight up tell you exactly what it is. But that's because we actually talk to our kids. We don't just give them a fucking iPad and tell them go play.
Right.
So like when she does something that's daddy, I did this at school. Yes, I was talking too much. I know I got in trouble. And then we're gonna have a conversation about why you was talking, why you need to shut the hell up, and I don't want to catch you doing this again.
Right.
But we'll sit and actually have those conversations. And I notice I go in people's homes every day because that's my job, and I watch people not fucking pay attention to their kids. Yeah. And then wonder why the kids are acting a fool. Yep. Exactly. But if you letting the kids sit up in a room all day and play video games, you don't know if the kid got homework or not because you ain't never opened their damn backpack up. You don't know if they got a.
You're not asking.
Because you ain't asking.
I ask mine every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like people not talking to their kids. They more so.
Yeah, but some of them are. I got to give it to you, but that's whole household that you are displaying right now. What about the ones that single parents?
Shit, I got in a single parent household.
I got 2 points. So the first point I want to make is what Kat just did. It was I don't know if you were really paying attention when she said what she said about asking a kid about the homework. She almost got gangster with the kid. Like, So what's up with the fucking homework? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pay attention to that. It's real subtle.
Parenting is hard. And
But
niggas don't like to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other thing Kellen said in the comments, he said that the worst the murder rate has been in America was in the times right before the Great Depression and during Prohibition, and they didn't have any drill music. I will say there is a motivational aspect to music because, one, that's how a lot of people learn stuff is through music, through songs. But then you also, as slaves, our ancestors used to pass messages through the songs, singing in the fields, weed in the water. That was actually code, and people don't even realize it to this day.
It was drill music. It just wasn't called drill music.
So like you cuss around your kids?
Absolutely.
When you cuss, what do?
They tend to like it. So it's more of a escalation thing or progression thing with me. Like when I sit down and I talk to them, I'm like, hey, can you pick this up? Hey, can you do this? And if I get to do it, hey, goddamn it, didn't I tell you?
That's
know,
when you
right.
discipline. And I'm saying, like, if you having a conversation, you and your wife having a conversation, kids, maybe you in the kitchen, they in the living room.
Okay.
And they hear you curse. Did they say anything to you about it?
They used to. I was like, man, look, I run this house. Don't tell me about that. Don't tell me about it.
But see what I'm saying? Like, at that point when they telling you, hey, you using bad words. So, which let you know what? Okay, they know right from wrong.
Right from wrong. Right.
Right.
And modeling.
Because you didn't have that conversation with them.
Right.
So they know not to go to school and use the same words that you just used. Right.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. Like, but it's because you've actually had that conversation. You talked to them. So like a lot of times, I mean, there is going to be an impression on people from what they see and what they hear. But I think before it gets to that point, if it's already understood what you're looking at, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, then it'll be less of that.
I agree.
Yeah, because the saddest thing ever is that you got some households out here where you would think the mother or the father that raised them was their partner.
Yep.
You don't even look at them as like they parent.
Yeah.
They smoking weed with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to be
Hit this real quick.
If people blurred the line of being a friend and a parent.
Yeah, that's the part I thought you were gonna make.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. Like, if it wasn't for that, it'd be less issue.
Because then that's how you have these issues where, like he was making before we got started. BT was talking about how you got 2-3 generations all on motherfucking TikTok twerking, and it's like the grandmothers, the big mamas, and all that. They would have never been caught twerking or doing anything like that. And they, back in my day is what they would say, but they would never participate in that. And I think that's where things have gotten jaded and lost.
Yeah, because it took off. Like I remember watching a clip and Long Live Mo 3, but I remember watching a clip with Mo 3. And he was in the car and he was singing his song. Now don't get me wrong, that's your song. You're gonna sing it. And the song, just so happened to have curse words in it.
Right.
Explicit curse words.
All right.
That's still you ain't going nowhere. And on the bottom of the title, it read, my mom recorded this while I was in the car yesterday.
So that's showing that he had respect for his mom, that he would skip the explicitives.
No.
What?
That showed that he was cursing like that in front of his mom.
Wait a minute. I thought you said he wasn't saying the cuss word.
No, I said he was. I said
never mind.
He was saying curse words. He was saying explicit words. And then you look at, how things are. When you see these kids now, they cursing like crazy.
Yeah.
And the parent will be right there. Man, this school got me fucked up. And the parent will laugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. These kids don't respect
that alone the thing is parenting.
Like I said, these kids, a lot of kids don't respect their parents.
True.
And they not scared of their parents.
True.
And I feel like your kids need to do both. Yeah, you can be friendly with your kids, but I don't necessarily think you need to be their friend.
So there were 2 instances. One of them happened in Odessa where this 13-year-old kid slapped his teacher because he took his cell phone. So then the mom comes up there and then fights the teacher behind taking the cell phone. And then she goes to jail for 10 days and then goes and puts on posts on Snapchat or something. These 10 days gonna fly by. Like
Wow.
Look at the parents.
But
So
You
why
are
you think
ignorant.
that kid gonna turn out?
and what's not black?
Horrible.
I will say this: what's not black.
Oh yeah, but them white kids different as it is anyway.
But on the black side, we at a little league football game, and you know,
Nigga shit going on.
kid get tackled.
That
and then
kid
the
got
mom-
popped. Boy, that kid got lit.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that kid got lit.
It was a big kid and a smaller kid.
There
That's
you
what's
go.
gonna happen when y'all hit each other.
Yeah, like in football.
So why
I want to make
why-
it tough, but you running out there.
There you go.
Try to fight on the kid.
What's the message you
What's
send?
the message?
Because your kid done got tackled.
Parenting.
Thank you.
Like it's the message. Like what are you showing this kid?
So
I remember back in the days where something happened to me with my elementary teacher where I felt like the teacher disrespected me. Went home, told my mama and got a whooping from her. Went back to school and still got popped from the teacher. Like, goddamn, I can't win for losing.
But you learned like I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Like
Nah, I
hey,
didn't. I was a hard head as a kid.
well,
But that's another situation.
that's the choice you made. So like it's people.
But then
gonna
I was
make
in
their-
elementary, so
Yeah,
you,
what I'm saying.
you know,
Yeah, they gonna make their kids gonna make their choices because especially when you're not around. But your thing is to try to deter them from the bullshit and teach them at least a straighter path to go on instead of trying to take all these turns and bumping their damn.
but see, that's what I was trying to get to you earlier. That even though you got a good parenting system, kids are going to make their choices. Some of them,
that's true.
a lot of them gonna make some good choices, but some of them
It's all
going.
about the choice.
I'm not denying that, but I'm saying if the parenting was better, they gonna start making better choices.
Yeah, especially if they had to get back in the house by before that light come on outside.
So what I will say is I've dealt with plenty of kids in my line of work or my career endeavors, whatever you want to call them. And a lot of these kids are just they out there bad and ain't really nothing you can do. I mean, we seen the situation with the 14-year-old in the prostitution, right?
Mm.
We seen I talked about the kid I had was like 15, he was 16, and he wrecked the whole place in front of me. And then I mean, these kids literally are out of control at this point. It was another kid that was 11 years old.
But what see stuff like that, I can hear the stories about the kid, but I want to know the background of the kid.
So I'll give you a prime example. It was one girl, came from a great home. Parents lived in Katy, money being made, whatever. And they had been through some stuff or whatever here and there, but mom was still around, mom was there. Dad was there, even though they weren't together anymore. But she still went off the course.
Okay, but see, what you just told me explained everything to me.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because the father
Parenting
wasn't
was-
in the home.
And not even that, it could have just been the split up between the parents, period.
But what I'm saying is you can still have a balance and it not be enough, because just like you were saying, you still gonna make your choice. Like I may come from who is that T.I. son? Perfect goddamn example.
you talking about King?
Not really.
King, yes.
Not really.
Why?
Not
Yeah, that
really.
ain't no real good
Why is it not a
example.
great
What did they
example?
see their daddy do for years?
Gangster shit.
He was a rapper.
No, T.I. was really in them streets.
Yeah, but
And it's known he in them streets.
but when
And
he got to that
that's a
point,
totally different situation because you looking at that child
And then that wasn't a good parenting anyway because T.I. was gone for most of the time.
in and out of jail.
He was in and out of jail.
Bruh,
how was
you
he in
think those
jail?
What
T.I.
are you talking about T.I.?
Yes.
He stayed in the
He
jail
did two-
system.
he did
They probably
two
got a
bids
cell with
already.
his picture on there waiting for him to come back.
He done did 2-3 bids already, bro. Like that stuff, like people don't realize those little things, even though it may have been a year or two at that time.
Even
away,
Tree say, hell no,
it
not a good
fucks them-
example.
It fucks them kids up, bro. And a lot of times, especially with black people, we don't have those conversations with our kids. You go to jail, oh, your daddy went to college.
That's true.
But a lot of kids will get out there and try to earn their stripes.
Yeah, because I feel like my daddy did it, I can do it too.
Yeah,
Or this is how I'm gonna get the attention from my daddy that I want.
all right. Well, I'm gonna tune my statement. I'm 50-50 with Ray Bud on that one because if the household was ran, even whether it was if the household was, managing the kid and paid attention to the kid. Because again, a lot of these kids is lacking attention. A lot of them are lacking attention. That's why they going to their homeboy, because my homeboy been there through every damn thing.
And this nigga just he going.
My parents just pay the bills. They pay the bills. I don't even see them. And then when I do see them, I'm getting watched by somebody. They going out on a date because they need time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey.
But my homeboy, he been here through the whole thing.
But that's what
this nigga here throwing up a set, and obviously, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, cuz right here, cuz. Nah, I ain't dissing y'all blues, but obviously, cuz been here through everything, cuz. When I lost my virginity, cuz was right there, cuz.
I hope he would.
When I smoked my first blunt, cuz was right there.
But and it's the thing with that too, like I remember my mom, even in high school, my mom was the cool mom. She let everybody come in the house. Everybody come, it's cool, but she'll tell me, hey, watch that one.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
That's that nigga.
No, like, I bring a chick to the house. That ain't it.
That ain't it. Yeah.
Like, she would tell me,
yeah,
but she being a parent. Like,
Yeah.
she, no, baby, you don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do
Learn
that.
by watching others fuck up.
Nah, man.
That they say y'all learn by watching others fuck up.
Shit, yeah, for real. Like, no, I ain't gonna do that because I don't like jail like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all watch everybody else.
Okay.
Hey, let's join the game.
Okay.
Hey, they just shut up their whole house. We ain't joining no game.
But they don't. These kids don't use logic, common sense,
Okay.
nothing at all.
yeah.
But you and Dante went one way. Jacoby went the other way.
Father wasn't in our life.
You can't always.
Yes, you
Y'all,
can.
y'all
bro.
mom did a great
Yeah,
job.
but it's only so much you can do with 5 kids and one mama, bro. It's only so much you can do.
And Boss was in the house too.
Grandpa he wasn't tripping about nothing. Grandparents are grandparents, bro. My mama got soft after, like, when she started having grandkids, I was like, oh yeah, you soft.
Papa, I broke a glass. Did your ass get caught?
Joe,
You good then,
You
nigga?
getting a little soft in your old age.
Yeah, I told my great grandma and my both my great grandparents and my mom, and they didn't got soft. You right?
I mean, but you always, and that's the thing. You got the ones that some people will sit down like, you know what? I see these Negroes doing this,
Yeah.
and they living like this. I see these doing this, and they living. I like how they living. What I need to do to get over here? It was just all common sense to me. Like,
Slight. It's a slight amount of kids that does that. It's
Thank you.
like a very small percent that does that.
Absolutely. But the reason why I thought like that was because I would hear my mama say, I worked hard to keep y'all out the projects.
Shit, every mama said that one.
Dante
Like-
talking about Sean stepdad.
Uncle Pete.
I don't
Like, oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Uncle Pete,
talking about
that's what it
Cameron,
was.
Cameron dad.
I thought you were talking about Cameron, but
Yeah,
I
so
know y'all also
like
call
him,
him
that's
Sean
a
too.
perfect example. Like, okay, we didn't have our pops around, but like I can go over to Ken Folk house. He was so strict with it to where we all lived in the same apartments. And you walk outside and ain't got no shirt on. Everybody knows Pete got home by 5:30. Nigga, if you walking around and ain't got no shirt on and your pants sagging, he gonna chase you with a little pocket knife.
Damn.
With a pocket.
Yeah, because he was like, nah, y'all young men.
You're messing up. I
we
gotta
had
cut you.
Examples like, and we knew that he was going to work.
Yeah.
He worked all damn day, come home, and he probably gonna cook something, sit down, smoking cigars. He wasn't bothering nobody, chilling. And if you walk by there, anytime a kid walk by there, he gonna play football with you, and he gonna give you some game. Like, so it was like,
That's the part that's missing these days, though.
Yeah.
But there ain't
Yeah.
no game being given.
No.
But we giving game right here on the Four Kings, and then folks still ain't trying to soak it up. Goddamn shit.
Yeah, take these jewels. Take these jewels.
and like you said, watching other people, like we had dudes in our family going to prison.
Right.
Like, you know, like some stuff, you got to make a decision. Like, can I really do this and get away with it?
Yeah, I don't know about watching people go to prison though, because I think I watched damn near every member in my household go to prison, except my mom.
And sometimes people have a switch in their head, like, oh, I'm gonna go to prison too,
She got caught up on
just because everybody else I know with prison.
I ain't gonna put her business out there, but she got caught up on the road. But she got caught up in a federal position. But
Damn.
the only thing saved her is she was asleep.
Don't be around there.
The only thing saved her. The only thing saved her. She was innocent.
Okay.
She was an innocent bystander. Just I don't even know what the fuck she was doing, but she was doing something and got caught up out state.
So, Kat, we talked about your upbringing a little bit before we got on.
Correct.
Mom and pops was around.
I was raised by my grandparents.
So you had that good old.
Oh, it was even strict.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, I definitely couldn't. I definitely probably got away with more than what my father and my aunts, did, because they had raised their children, and then when they got me and my brother, it was up in age.
Right.
So I definitely probably got away with more than what I should have.
Was you in the streets when them lights came on though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely got away with a lot. Oh shit, I ain't mean like that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize what I said. Nah, I ain't mean like that. She wasn't in them streets like that, y'all. I was talking about.
He says.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. So to these streets of which we were speaking, but no. So when you, Tree, don't get in trouble now. Not get in trouble.
We're gonna let you read that one from Tree.
You got away with everything, even my heart.
Tree, I listen, sir. This is a public setting.
Let me find out, damn it.
Hey, since Tree brought up a love note, we're gonna give a rest in peace to Jesse Powell, man.
Jesse Powell.
Rest in peace to Jesse Powell.
I ain't playing his music.
He?
51.
Yeah,
And they said he died peacefully in his LA home. So apparently he had
some shit that don't go away.
Oh,
wait a minute. What did he have? Wait,
we don't know. They didn't say.
They didn't say. Okay.
They just said, but he go, this nigga.
Hey, I ain't running. You rest in peace to Jesse Powell, bro.
So apparently,
a real one-hit wonder right there.
No, it wasn't. He had more than one hit. He had one great hit.
He had one great. He had a few.
But then he had some other hits that charted
on that album.
I don't know.
He only had one. I think he only had one. He only had you.
You? No. Then he had what was the one? I seen the video today. I was like, that's
what with Calvin Richardson.
Huh?
One hit.
Nah, Calvin Richardson actually had.
He had a jamming ass album, but nobody saw it. Nobody heard it. Yeah.
My mama did. Shout out to my mama.
I had to see you.
She put me on Calvin Richardson. Okay.
Calvin Richardson was jamming. Jesse Powell was jamming, but I think he only had one hit.
Yeah,
nah, I'm finna.
I think he only had you.
I didn't say it. Said I wouldn't cheat on you.
Yeah, but that wasn't a hit though.
That wasn't no hit because I don't even know what it is.
I know what song you're talking about, but it wasn't a hit. His hit song
was you.
That was it.
That was like his number one song.
That did play on Pandora.
So they try to say
it played on Pandora.
What is his name?
It was a classic. It did.
Trinidad James.
Well,
Trinidad James. One hit wonder.
He had a feature or something, didn't he?
He had a feature on August. I seen the
I love these.
That nigga said, I love it. Nigga, that nigga ain't do shit.
Shit, after you got robbed for all your gold, you wouldn't do shit.
Absolutely appreciate it, Cookie. Appreciate it. You are absolutely right.
Cookie.
That's the real Cookie line right there. She gangster.
This cushion bear right here.
Yeah.
All right, cushion bear.
Yeah.
So she made a
Why
point.
you say a name like that?
You know this whole this guy over here. I'm not even gonna go into all that, but no, parenting has definitely is weakened, and not only that, kids have more rights than
That's another thing.
Yeah, somebody gonna whip out that phone. You gonna be right down World Star.
So
my kid ain't got no rights.
Oh, it ain't World Star no more. What is it, like TMZ or something? Or Vicious TV?
So let's play this one clip about how out of control it is, because people don't be like, oh no, it really be this bad, and that's what people don't understand.
All you black parents out there, yes, we know you'll go to jail if this happened to you. But look, we gotta show it.
Hey, Latif.
I would like to.
See, look at that, like that countertop. Boy, the crack the slide mirror, all that. Turn the couches upside down.
She
At least he
crying.
didn't touch the cross on the wall. He might can still be saved.
That demon know not to touch it.
Broke the glass over there.
Oh, Lord.
Messed the TV
Yeah,
out.
man, they need to take them and lock him up in the church.
Ain't no more coffee table no more. Look at that, no end table.
I think it was like that. I've been hired some little niggas
And
she crying.
the whole time.
That's sad.
I mean, if I came home and my stuff was like this, I'd probably be crying too.
Yeah, but it would be
I'd
tears
probably-
of anger.
Yeah, I have tears, but I think I'd be so damn mad to I'd fuck around be in the hospital for having heart.
If I have tears coming down my face, it's
Take
because
the
I
baby
know I'm
back.
finna go to jail for life after I fuck this kid up.
Make me think about how I felt when I walked in my house after that freeze and saw my shit just.
Look at that hole in the wall.
I guarantee you still gonna be in the hall. This nigga done fucked up the toilet.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't see
That was
that.
the hardest one right there.
Oh my God.
How you mess the toilet up? Ain't nobody doing it but you
What do we
know.
have, like a sledgehammer? I mean, he ain't got no respect.
What I'm gonna tell my child?
But that's a kid that's obviously not scared of his parents. Obviously.
It ain't parents. It's just I think he lived with a single mom.
Man,
And she got another kid.
job.
They go to router just.
I said no Wi-Fi.
Ain't no more work from home. Just done mess that all the way up.
And that is why I would never leave my 12-year-old son at home alone.
I go ahead. I have to go ahead and file a report on him. Call the insurance, get my shit right.
I'm just gonna call my people.
I don't even think I don't think insurance will do nothing about it.
They
No,
won't.
no, yeah,
No.
they will.
If you file a police report,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I just
You
said.
gotta
File
go
a
to
police
jail,
report.
Lorraine.
I don't even think you can file a police report on a 12-year-old
You going
kid.
to
Your
juvenile.
12-year-old son.
You going to juvenile?
somebody vandalized. my
Either
house.
way, somebody can pay for this shit. If you gotta go to jail for my shit to get paid for,
Sir, why do he got all these knots on his head? He was hitting his head on everything, officer. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
he was hitting his head on.
Why your hands are swollen? Look, you worry about the wrong thing. Take him now. I don't get my fuck that little kid up. You got me all the way fucked up. You done broke my marble table.
But this is the kind of kid that would be like that other little kid that went off in the school because she couldn't get her way. Started fucking the whole class up. Well, she went viral this week. And they was recording. See, this is what we was telling your mama. See, y'all move out the way. Move.
But that's one of the mamas that my child ain't did that.
Exactly.
It starts
That's what I'm
with
saying,
the
it starts-
parents.
They record her and nobody
Nobody
held
touch
her.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You
She
can't
is.
touch 'em.
No, you
You can't
can't.
touch him.
I
Exactly.
don't give a damn. I'll go to jail later. Hey, little girl. Hey, and hell no,
But
not
see,
my
you don't
class.
only- but that's the thing. You
Take
don't
that shit
only-
back to your house.
You lose your job.
There you go.
Like the motherfucker. Like you ain't
I
gonna
ain't
be able.
built
To,
for
you're
it.
not gonna be able to be a teacher no more if you do
Yeah.
this shit.
There
That's
you go.
what's fucked up.
That's why I'm not a
I
teacher.
can never be a
That's
teacher.
why I tell my wife all the time, man,
Yeah.
if these kids ever touch you and act like they are, just call me. I go to jail. I take that charge.
I don't know about that.
I will. I'm coming up to the school.
Ray Bud has been to jail before, FYI.
I would take that little old ain't number little assault.
Little
case.
5-piece. 5
Really,
months on probation.
Just leave him in the office until his daddy come up here so I can whoop his ass for not being in the child life.
Mm.
Even though Ray Bud don't classify as a gangster, he sound like gangster right now. Nigga, it ain't nothing but a case.
Man,
It's only a case,
when it comes
nigga.
to my wife, my family,
They
my
let
wife,
you out on bond nowadays anyway.
Ain't no talking.
Shit.
Yeah.
But nah, that's definitely parenting.
Yeah.
Because the kid is spazzing out. There is no way that a kid should be able to do that much damage to a home. There is no way.
Mm.
I mean, but
Because again, if he's 12, y'all said that it's cool, but he's not supposed to be at home alone at no 12 years old. mature enough to be at home at 12.
Mhm.
Some people feel like they kid mature because that little nigga stay and play the game or he'll sit there and he don't bother nothing. But he's not mature enough at 12 years old. Now I can see a teenager. I can see 16.
12, you damn near
Bro.
teenager.
Now I can see 16.
They got the same mind.
Do you know by law at 12?
By law, you
home
good.
Yeah.
by yourself at 12.
And that's why the
And
world is
lower
fucked up the way it is.
I mean, well, you can't say that because look how many latch.
That's why the world is fucked up the way it is, because by law, you can leave a 12-year-old kid at home alone. Y'all are not hearing me. A 12-year-old. I mean, after 11.
I was responsible 12-year-old.
I was at home by myself at 8, 9 years. No, even younger than that.
See, I
and
had
watching my
older
siblings.
Back in the what?
Back in way.
In the 90s or something,
In the
right?
90s, yeah.
Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
totally different ball game. But then again, just because you was at home alone and nothing happened, don't mean that it's okay.
But I was way young, fam. We talking about.
I walked around at 14. I walked around with a bang on my head with a gun. For people that don't know, that don't mean that I was responsible enough for a gun. I could have fucking blew my brains out as soon as I ain't get a goddamn lollipop.
Yeah.
That don't make it right. That don't make it okay. 12 years old, you should not be at home alone. I don't care
shouldn't
how
be,
mature it seems.
you have a lot of single parents out here where
choice,
they have to work, and unfortunately there's not family, not friends, there's nobody there, so the kid is going to have to be there by themselves. It's just the way of the world right now.
I don't believe. I believe that everything is an option. I believe that everything is an option. Now, it is sad that those are some circumstances. There's a lot of circumstances that the kid have to be left there alone at 12.
Yeah.
But that don't make it right.
It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right.
That's an adult. That's an adult trying to do what the hell they got to do. Take care of that.
Nah, hell nah. Not no 12. Because if something happened, then it's like, who do you blame?
At 12,
But he's 12. He's not mature. You're not mature at 12 years
I
old.
knew at 12 years old, I don't want to go in this kitchen and cook
you.
nothing that I know I don't know how to cook.
There
You
you
should be
go.
frying no motherfucking chicken. Mama got these hot pockets ready for you if you want to eat something. Now, I had two older siblings, my brother and my older sister. My sister would cook. My brother would make sure we wasn't doing shit we wasn't supposed to be doing. But that's because my mom, explained everything. Y'all fuck my house up, I'm gonna fuck y'all.
Let me put a remix to that. Eric. I knew at 12. I knew that was your life. That wasn't these kids. That's
different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. Say that then.
Different strokes
You
for different folks.
responsible at 12.
No, it ain't about me. It ain't about you. It's about the fact that a kid is not responsible at 12 years old.
They've actually proven a lot of kids can be responsible at 12. That's why they make it that age. That's why.
No, they proved a lot of shit. And now look at the goddamn news every day.
That's why.
If you got one of them kids, you can leave at home or not.
And not
That's
only that,
correct.
That's up to you as a parent.
True.
To make that
That's too
decision.
young. That's too young. 12
You
is too
know
young.
whether your kid can.
12 is too
I'm
young.
gonna turn the alarm on. Don't touch shit in the house.
thank you.
12 is too
That's
long.
just what
Too
it is.
You got
young.
everything you need. If you're
Everything
hungry,
you
you
need,
bonus
right?
here.
There you go. You good.
Mhm.
12 is too young to me. I stand on that. 12 is too goddamn young for me.
I mean, like I said, it was 5 of us. And it was just my mom. We didn't have no family like that here in Houston. So it was my brother and sister. We was gonna take care of each other, but that's how we were raised.
There you go.
That's how my mom parented us. Like, y'all make sure y'all all good together.
Yeah.
You don't let nobody touch your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You make sure they get fed and
And how old was your brother?
he's 4 years older than me.
So if you was 12, he was 16.
Yeah, but shit, if I was 8, he was 12, and he was gonna take care of us.
That's still not young. That's too young.
Everybody in the house too.
Yeah,
That's too young.
so
That's too young.
we didn't have no
Especially when you was talking about parents, and that is too young to lead them kids there. I know that you have to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to
It
do.
depends on your kids.
I just pray nothing happen. But at the end of the day, to be perfectly honest, I don't care. Mature, not mature. 12 years old is too young.
Maybe these
Too
kids nowadays, but like from I can
You
remember.
had so many latchkey
Like-
kids. Literally, You get off the bus, you go home, you lock the door, you don't open this door for nobody. And I mean nobody. Jesus Christ himself come knock on the door, you don't open the goddamn door. And that was it.
Yeah.
Because he gonna open it himself.
Oh, we tried it. Like, we tried it. Oh, mom and dad and them don't get home till later. We gonna just back before we moved to Houston. We're gonna have a little party. My dad worked for Nabisco, so we used to have all the snacks in the house.
Right.
So it was like, oh, we're gonna have a little party. Daddy just felt like something on the right. Pulled up to the house. This kid's going out every which way. Did we ever do that shit again?
Hell nah.
Yeah, but that you don't always have a second chance.
And see, that's the thing. We wasn't doing nothing to where we could hurt ourselves. We were just having people over at the house.
I'll do you one better. A few years ago, a 13-year-old kid was left at home and burnt the whole fucking house up because he was burning noodles.
Burning noodles.
Well, he was
But
irresponsible.
13, man.
Stupid.
13.
13. I could.
He shouldn't have been home
I don't think he
alone,
give it
man. I
13.
think you need to have some, but right
13,
now,
what, 6th, 7th grade?
Huh?
6th, 7th grade?
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade. 8th grade. 7th, 8th grade.
and right now it makes it even
like
worse
13,
because
that's like 7th,
we
8th
have
grade.
devices to where you can watch the kid. Now it's even worse because we got devices that you can watch the kid, and it still
That's
end up having it. I just think that 12 is too young.
that's the part where it really disconnects with me because you're 13 years old, you burnt the house up cooking noodles, and you got a whole smartphone that you could
Watch the
You
video.
could watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, but you're talking about a 13-year-old.
No,
Talking about a 13-year-old kid,
You
man.
can-
I'm not.
I guess
I still
because-
don't give him the maturity level of an adult at no 13
Have
or
you ever
12
been
or
around
11.
these middle school kids, bro?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
But
Well,
then
no,
again,
I'm saying, like, seriously, like-
so go back, revisit that. 12 at home. 12 is too young to be at home by yourself, right? But remember the 14-year-old we were talking about that was out here running away from home, prostituting, doing all that stuff, right?
Mm.
You think she started at 14?
I'm not questioning that because you don't know the real story. I'm just gonna blurt out an assumption. No, I don't think she started at 30, but I don't know when she really started it. So it's not really
had more information, firsthand information, and she actually did not start at 14. So that's what I'm saying.
But then that just draw down it to Raybuz's comment that the parenting was off.
Yeah.
But it goes into the fact of
And she probably was left alone because she felt the other person thought she was mature enough to just, or she knew enough just to stay home by herself.
remember there were 9 kids. So somebody had to be, I don't know where she fell
God damn.
in the middle of all of that, but there were 9 kids.
Oh,
So
damn.
again,
She was doing a whole lot of more. Oh, Lord.
so
I think it's, like with me, when I separated from my child's father and I got my own place, it came to a point to where, COVID happened and I had to make a choice. Am I going to stay in this place and then have my daughter here by herself? Or do I just need to go move with my people for now?
Mhm.
I didn't want her to be by herself.
But some people don't have that option, though.
Correct.
Right.
That is correct. That is
Right.
very true.
And if this is the
That is
only way
very
I
true.
can feed this child, look, I need you to understand. If I don't go to work, we don't eat, we ain't gonna have no lights, we ain't gonna have no place to stay.
yeah,
I
Correct.
need
That
you to
don't make
be
it
able
right.
to sit here. I made your food last night, put it in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds, and bring it out.
You know whether or
minute,
not,
buddy.
But you can tell, you know your kids.
Yes.
You know what
yes.
they're capable of.
She could have very well stayed there, but because she is a girl, yeah,
I understand that.
I didn't
Yeah.
feel comfortable.
I understand that, especially
I-
with a girl.
I
Especially in an
understand.
apartment complex.
Right.
It wasn't gonna
I
happen.
understand all aspects,
I
but
was
what I'm
thinking of the
saying
girl's
is
house.
it's not right.
we're not gonna get hung up on trying to tell you it's perfectly fine.
No, it's not.
If
To
you
me,
don't-
I'm standing 10 toes on it, so there ain't no getting around my mindset. But y'all got y'all opinions. I'm
Yeah.
glad
Right.
nothing happened to your angel. I'm glad nothing happened to yours. I'm glad nothing happened to yours. But no, 12 years old, well, hell no.
Yeah, I leave my son at home 9. Hey, I'm finna go over here to Home Depot. I'll be back. If you got anything,
Nigga, you work for CP. Don't he joking.
You know your child. No, I know CJ. He gonna call you if it's daddy, somebody at the door. But it's because of how he's been parented. Like
Yeah, but
that's
that's totally understandable of your mindset. But at the end of the day, no. Fuck no. Because he no. That is no.
So
different strokes for different folks.
All the time.
So if you have jacked up parenting, like jacked up parenting,
It trickles down onto your kid, onto your child,
to the child, and then you have this child going out in the world, and now they trying to find somebody to be with. Yeah, I said it. So, so
I gotta get away when it's time to get away. I needed a break.
So it trickles down to the kids, and then these kids go out in the world, and then they try to go find other people to be with, procreate with, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is why a lot of their perspectives are warped. On what a man's supposed to do, what a woman's supposed to do. So here she goes, say she don't agree. Probably back to the 12 thing. That's fine, and you don't have to agree.
But it's gonna happen.
But it's gonna happen.
We're gonna keep moving.
It's gonna happen.
We gonna keep moving, man, because it's just ridiculous that
So,
but that comes with the parenting thing. That comes along with like who you dating. Like sometimes these kids act the fool, do stuff like that because they don't like to do mama date. I've seen that crazy shit.
This is very true.
I've seen.
Oh! You got a story.
You got the kids.
You have a story.
she ain't finna display nothing on no public settings.
Nah, you can't do
Well,
that.
you know,
You just seen her shut down Tree's heart again.
Treat your hand.
She ain't finna do nothing on the public setting.
Go ahead.
I mean, a child when they don't like who you are dating is definitely going to show, and they're gonna act out in a way that is, out of norm, and sometimes it could be downright, disrespectful.
Yeah.
So what do you do in a situation like that as a parent? You try to talk to them, or try to figure out, okay, well, maybe my child don't like this person for a reason. Maybe I need to look at him sideways. Because my child is a product of me. She is me. So if she ain't feeling somebody, it got to be a reason. Me as a parent, that's what I like to look at.
Sometimes, like being in that same situation before I got married, like my oldest daughter, she wouldn't let me talk. What? I almost jumped out my body.
Nigga, I even lost my cool. Like, oh shit. I knew that shit wasn't gonna go good. I was like, oh shit.
I almost swung on you, but like my oldest daughter, I
would be on pause.
I didn't bring her around
about to throw pause.
any woman until I met my wife. So I'm talking about from.
But girls are different with dads.
Tell me
They
about
are
it.
different with dads.
Tell
Like
me about
I have had to have conversations with my daughter. Yeah, because she ain't feeling it. Like she, It's I don't feel like it would be anybody unless
Nobody
it's me.
gonna be mama.
Yeah.
She be like, he trying too hard, mama.
And shout out to my angel. Yeah, I agree with you.
You
Girls
gotta-
are definitely different with dads.
You gotta
Yeah.
talk to
I think
them.
mine texting me
Yeah.
probably right now. I think I just got a text from mine.
You gotta talk to. I had to tell my old, we not getting back together. It
Yeah.
ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Conversation has
It's
to be
cool. I'm gonna make sure she's straight if I can,
had. Mm-hmm.
but it ain't gonna work. And
Yeah.
the best way to explain it to a kid is, hey, you like seeing me happy? Your mama don't make me happy.
God damn.
God.
No, because I'm
It's the
straight to the
truth,
point.
though.
I think
It's
it
the
naturally
truth.
just take them time to get over that though.
No, they're still mad at the fact.
It
Of course,
does.
they want to have the 2-parent household thing, but like, you gotta understand, like, look,
And it leads back to, when you have this great divide in people like me and my ex, we were together for almost 18 years, 17 years.
That Kevin Hart, damn.
18 years.
Almost.
Almost
Almost.
18.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want
That's a
to
lot
talk
of
about
them.
that so bad.
That's a lot.
I want to talk about that so bad.
Nah, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
Hold on.
He can't. He saying he can't pick at it.
Oh man,
We're gonna dim the lights real quick.
man, I was 18.
Like
and you
18
just-
years. What?
How you?
Y'all wasn't married and that.
We were not.
18 years?
This is
How
correct.
was that able
How
to
was,
happen?
yeah.
Oh, this is
Fresh
a
out of
whole
high
nother
school,
subject.
probably.
Oh, I'm
This
gonna
gonna
have
take
to
a
sit
whole
closer
nother
to you. We
hour.
gotta have a talk.
This
Yeah.
gonna take a
Fresh
whole
out of high
nother-
school,
I ain't
probably.
even got nothing cold to drink now.
She probably got all type of stories. And I caught the nigga running out the restaurant, and the chick was still at the table. Now,
Mm,
keep going.
Oh,
Oh shit!
well,
I was joking.
yeah, it's some stories there, but yeah, it when you go through something like that and you separate like that, and we was off and on, but not necessarily just separated. Like I probably left, I would say, for 6 months out of that whole time. I actually left, got my own place, and then I came back.
Oh.
But we were ultimately, together for the
Boomerang.
whole time.
Wait, when you were going back, what would be your reason for going back?
That
I
bracket,
wanna hear
we
this.
talking. I knew what to say and how to say it.
Ultimately, because I left him and I cared about him, and I wanted to see if we could work it out. We had at that point when I left, my daughter, she was I think 4. So I grew up with my grandparents and not my own parents.
Okay.
So ultimately, I would like my child to have
The parents.
I want it, yeah.
Right.
So
But if he was doing enough to make you leave the house,
yeah.
But them tricky phone calls. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was just tripping. You know what I'm saying?
18
I'm
years,
looking at this.
At 18
I'm-
years, you know the bullshit when you hear.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
they play blind to it.
No.
I did on and off for 9. I ain't do no damn
I ain't never
18,
blind.
but I did on and off for 9.
She ain't gonna tell the truth.
No, what I mean blind to it, I mean they blind themselves. They ignore everything that they know that's gonna go wrong just to give it another shot, and it happened every time.
You know what normally happens with women,
What?
especially 18 years.
Uh-oh.
She don't want to learn nobody else.
Hey!
Comfortable.
That nigga, I know this. That's just what he do.
Yeah.
I'd rather deal with this than deal with these other niggas in the street because at least I know what
You
he gonna do.
you do get to a certain point where you get comfortable and
And then at time, you start thinking, I can't get this time back.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
And
done wasted-
then
you done wasted all
The
your good
selfish
hoeing
shit-
years.
the shit that I heard,
You could have been
He
out
did
there
all
living
this.
your
I
best
still got
life.
some years left. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on. What you say, Ray Bud?
it's normally like one of them situations where it's
What,
No, go get it out. You got that
finish
far.
that thought. Finish that
Keep
thought.
going. Keep going.
no, it's yeah.
No, get it out. Get it out.
That's how,
Is that
talk
Oh,
about
shit.
that later.
Oh shit. It already been revealed.
Y'all don't
finish your thought?
Y'all don't be wanting to like I said, 18 years of the same old bitch.
Well, okay, so that was never an issue. But it did become an issue where I was like, no, we ain't doing that because you doing something else.
So
Like I just
Yeah, because the thought of him
So you was only
sleeping
there
with somebody
you
else
did.
and coming back to sleep with you was just disgusting in your mind.
yeah.
It was
not wait. I think we went too fast, too far, too quick.
I broke that straight
Yeah.
on.
So
Yeah, you dove straight in that shit.
let's scale back some.
Yeah.
Let's revisit. Okay.
Okay.
So you were saying how it was certain things that was just, I guess those were your hard no's, and it was more or less like see, Annie, you like we asking these questions now. She say, how do you stay 18 years without marriage, or were you married? And you missed it. She wasn't married, Annie. Why you were having to relive that? We done got past.
Only ring she got is when that phone got swinging.
There you go. All right.
That doorbell.
That doorbell, only ring she got was that doorbell.
But what I would say is that in those What?
Before I say that, I know we joking, but that boy took an L.
He did.
He took an L.
I
He
think
did.
so.
It ain't that. I promise you.
It ain't. It's
From all my partners right now, dating pool is straight garbage.
Daypool got pee in it.
The dating pool for us is garbage too.
Well, no, I'm saying in general,
Garbage.
like, it's just
Yeah.
garbage. So yeah, he
Vice
took an L.
versa.
I think the whole process just died back then.
Yes.
I don't think it's been revived
weird.
yet.
It's so weird out there right now. Some weirdos.
I mean,
How the meme did they? Yeah, hey, what's your favorite color? My favorite color red. What color your nipples?
Straight up. Straight to it.
Like, no, this is not how this go.
it's
But people like nowadays because of social media, people don't know how to.
there. You
A lot of
Well,
people
no.
don't know how to talk to women.
just in general because
They don't know how to communicate with anybody.
Disconnect anyway.
Mhm.
It went from
Text messages.
there
That's
it
why I don't
is.
text.
So now you went from
I still
having to
text.
call somebody to as soon as the internet came around. Now you can message
can
them,
message
slide in
you,
the box.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Sliding
when
in the
That's
DM.
when it started. Then cell phones came more popular, so now it was on the text. Now people got away from having conversations, so now you don't
Mhm.
even really know how to correspond with one another. Y'all are sitting in the same room and text
It's
each other.
weird.
That's
like-
crazy to me.
And then
It's weird.
you don't even know how to read another person's body language. So it's
Mhm.
like, so now you're over it.
But-
So can I kiss you? So we're going, and then that transitions to this Netflix and chilling.
So
Because now,
So-
Now automatically, if I come to your house and watch a movie, oh, you finna let me fuck.
or you gonna end up like old boy did, whether it was fake or real, the nigga that was crying because he came to go watch Netflix and didn't want to chill. So what y'all say that natural connections just died? The natural connection, because the natural connection ain't no goddamn phones. We so into each other, our phones was ringing. That's a natural connection.
I wouldn't say it's
No,
died.
yeah.
It's rare.
There you
It's
go.
rare.
Some people like
It's
social media and they
instinct.
phone so
I mean,
much to where it's
Insane, you know.
and then some people just never so, go back to father figures, bro. Like some people didn't have somebody in their life to tell them how to actually talk to a woman.
Hmm.
So this make it easy
Super easy.
when you don't know how to
True.
physically just go up and talk to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas don't.
Unless
Correct.
that nigga was watching
Like-
some romance movies all his life.
Correct.
Hey,
So what
it would help.
going back to this-
Whatever.
It would help.
Nigga be hitting straight lines. So what do you like? So what do you like?
So Kat's point she had made with us before was about how dating now seems to be an obstacle because as a man dating, he wants to monopolize the vagina and don't want nobody else to have a vagina while he go out and go get some other vagina.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with that is that's up to the woman to make the decision if she gonna be foolish.
Correct.
But see, a lot of women make that decision
Yeah,
early
very
on.
correct.
Once, and that's a discern, like a very distinct.
It
Decision.
depends on the woman because at the end of the day, you either are going to be it really you get labeled for being like a man.
There you go.
Okay. Because if you go out here and you dating these men and you sleep with these men, you a hoe.
But that's
You
what
for
I'm
the
saying,
streets.
sleeping with them. See, that's why I say
Exactly.
a lot of women will sleep with one man and,
Yeah.
and can date
And be dating everybody else,
Right.
but they
Exactly.
got this one, this the
Exactly.
bedroom Negro,
Yeah,
Tyrone.
that's true. That's true.
I think that
But they
messed
don't
up the
even,
game
they don't
too.
even
Though.
want you to date anybody else.
Well, I mean,
That's just
that-
game though.
But then
Yeah. Nah, that sometimes that can be true because
That's game.
sometimes they pocket y'all women like crazy. They'll pocket y'all.
I'm putting on ice. I'm gonna still do me, but I gotta keep an eye on this one because
Yeah.
this one may look like it's gonna do something.
she
but
got a little potential over here.
but I ain't ready to just jump completely
There
out
you go.
these streets because
There
they
you go.
calling me.
But what gender would you say was the first one to hit everybody with that? Oh, we talk. That's your dude. No, we talk.
I'm sure y'all do talk, but when they hit you with that, you already know.
So
You in these streets.
talk was very old school. Like that was, we talking.
Yeah, but I'm saying
That was together.
who do you think who do you think started that? You think it was the men that started that, or you think it was the women?
Man, I think it's a little bit of both on that one. Because a nigga gonna say he talked to somebody just to keep him from talking to him.
Well, I can't, because I know I used to hear old school cats, and be, oh, you gonna come by and talk to my daughter, huh? So yeah, y'all talking right now. Yeah, you ain't gonna talk in the house, but you can talk on the porch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them didn't believe. That's why they went to talking, because they didn't believe in dating until you got to a certain point. So yeah, y'all talking now, and that was like the slick way around it to be like.
I don't think that like I agree with you, but I don't think it was like that when like growing up like that. I don't think talking came until I don't think talking came until like later.
Not for us. Talking never came into play for us. That wasn't part of our vocabulary. It was like
hell no.
It was like
you fuck with her?
Yeah. so what we finna do? We won't you you know what? Well, let's go to the elementary phases.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. That's basically a DM now.
No, yeah.
Do you like me? Yes or no?
It came from.
But that may be on there now.
wait.
Maybe it was on there.
And then on the backside, if no, fuck you.
Nah, that was a thug. That was a thug. That was a thug kid right there. If no, fuck you.
My pops called.
Oh shit.
What's up, Dad?
What's up? What you up to?
Popping out.
Oh, damn. You on the? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you on here now.
Thanks for the support.
We thinking that you watching, you trying to chime in.
No, man, I was studying for my boards.
Okay.
I say I ain't heard from my boy. Let me check in.
Yeah.
What's the topic?
We just doing a little self-reflecting, and it's transcended into
date.
Nah, get his opinion.
So well, yeah, he's gonna have a bona fide opinion on this one.
That's why I say go get it.
So Kat, I'm gonna let you Pops, Cat Pops. She gonna go ahead and she gonna run it down to you, and then we're gonna anticipate your response.
Question for tonight.
Scream it like you mean it, and scream it like you mean it, and mean it like you scream it.
So when dating, men typically, I feel like, only want you to date them. Okay. And when you're dating, you're realistically dating multiple people, trying to figure out, who you're going to be with. But men in particular, in my opinion, only want you to date just them. They don't want you to see other men when you are seeing them.
Not true.
Okay.
She said from the ones that she
that's the one she dated.
Yeah.
If you lay out the ground rules up front,
communication.
Okay.
Then we got to understand that there's not an exclusive thing. But don't act like because you give me some, that we go together.
Oh, shit.
Talk to her.
I'm just saying, because what women have a bad habit of doing, most women.
Shit.
If we go out on a date, we end up going home, you understand, do a little something, get a little something done. Then the next morning, without having a conversation, things have changed.
Yeah.
Now, all of
shit.
a sudden, we exclusive.
Well, that's not for all women.
Yeah.
That's why I said most women.
Yeah.
Because women tie that to, well, what kind of woman do you think I am? I'll just sleep around with everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Most women do that.
You have some men like that.
What?
That are
they don't sleep around?
No, not that they don't sleep around.
Nah, as soon as they, she means soon.
I haven't met a man yet.
No.
If he ish out a little bit of Peter, we go together.
Quotations on the little Peter. Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying, women change the dynamics of the relationship, and then you wanna look at me like I got a third eye, if you see me out with somebody else,
Mhm.
so you just go around screwing everybody. No, I'm an equal opportunity guy. if they paying, I'm playing. But
Oh shit.
Okay.
it's a difference. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Most men, when they get their signals crossed like that,
Mhm.
yeah, they think they exclusive. And then they get their feelings hurt. Now, just because we done with something don't mean that we together.
This is
Wow.
true. This is true. That's exactly how I feel.
So how you vetting these guys you date?
Oh,
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
Why I gotta be dating anybody?
No.
But he's saying by example.
The thing is,
Not really, but he's
had
saying
that,
by
had that conversation before we do that. There for that there.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
So for your question, where does the communication lies?
I mean, I guess, the communication is going to have to get better. I mean,
You gotta be direct with men.
true.
Yeah, because we
But you
lose
see,
all
I'm
sense of thought.
coming out of something where I was with someone for a very long time. So I'm sort of back out here just like, a fish out of
Right,
water.
you just trying to experience life right now.
Correct.
And what you need to do is explain that. What you need to do is explain that when they first buy that first drink.
Yeah. Straight up.
Okay.
Because you got some niggas out there, I'm following my drink, say you can drink 2 drinks. Something got to happen.
Say, baby, I'm got to run the tower. It was $7.50 a piece.
You gotta give me the wrong phone
$15.
number or something. They be like,
Can I get a phone number?
Something like, I done bought you a drink. You ain't even thirsty no more.
I done got
Yeah.
your Bronson. I done got your 50 cents Bronson. I know you're going to
look.
dig this.
Because you got some guys, y'all may go out on a date and you may order off the fucking side of the menu, and you understand his job gonna be tight when you come with that good night kiss. Thank you. I had a wonderful time. Shit, the evening ain't over.
But say, look.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? Shit,
But that's all in conversation. Like you gotta have to talk.
That is very true.
A lot of times, if you
the ground rules need to be established beforehand.
All right, so
Gotcha.
here's another question. So Annie says, what happens when both in dating? What happens when both are trying to be the alpha, the man and the woman?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do
It's a clash. It's going to be a clash. Clash of power.
Here's why. The laws of attraction state that water follows water to a higher level. It don't go lower. So if you are alpha and she an alpha, y'all gonna constantly compete for the steering wheel, and that's not gonna work out well. Especially if you used to driving all the time. She gonna have a hard time sitting over there on the passenger side.
That's true.
And the first time she grabbed the steering wheel, that alpha and you gonna stir up some turf. You know what your hands on the steering wheel. No, I drive. You ride.
Or become the passenger seat driver.
See,
Yeah,
and that ain't gonna
you
work.
got to slow down. I know you ain't going to tell me how to drive this
I
fucking
know
car.
where I'm going. I don't need you giving me directions. But see, I'm gonna tell you what that is. That's men who have given up dominion. See, God didn't say he give woman dominion. He said, I give man dominion. And if a man lead right, a woman will follow.
Correct.
How the
He
paradigm
went to the
shift,
Bible.
He's
how the paradigm shift is when a man won't lead and a woman has to step into that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right about that.
Good Lord.
Now, once you feed a dog meat, you can't go back to kibbles and bits. When she done tasted that front seat drive, go back to the passenger seat for what?
That's you just explained the whole generation of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically did. It's very
It's
true.
like it's like he said, man, I give you dominion. when Eve messed up and God called Adam, he didn't say, what did Eve do? He said, what did you do? I gave you dominion. Lord, that woman you gave me.
Gave me a bad rib. You should have took my other rib. You took the wrong rib.
See, Adam's problem didn't come from eating the fruit. Is that he did not exercise his dominion from the instructions he was given.
Mm-hmm.
And as a byproduct,
Facts.
he ate the fruit.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And she let him
He
in his
could.
moment
He
of
had a
weakness.
choice to make.
Yeah.
He made the
Correct,
wrong choice.
There
correct.
you go.
He had a choice to make.
She
See,
bent,
that's like
Make him do anything.
she bent
that's
over
like-
in the
well,
garden
see,
to
that's-
eat, and he
that's-
forgot all the rules.
See, that's like these women. That's like these women that will tell you all kind of bullshit.
Mm.
They who was that? Oh,
Your
he my friend. I'm trying to help him get his life together, get back on his feet.
Uh-oh.
Well, first of all,
Pete on reserve.
when God give you an assignment, that assignment ain't for you to sleep with it. It ain't for you to get involved in a relationship with it. It's to complete that assignment and move on.
Mm.
When you make that about more than what it's supposed to be, it never ends well.
That is very true.
That's a emphasis on the never.
It,
It never
First
is
of
real.
all-
It never do.
First of all, here's the thing. When the transgressions were made in the Garden of Eden, everybody had their own set of rules that they were to live by as a consequence. Woman shall know pain in childbirth. Okay? Man shall live by the sweat of his brow. How you gonna resurrect the man that won't even work? He ain't even following the first rule.
Ooh.
Mm.
So how can you restore him?
Pop Samuel.
You preaching. He right.
I'm just saying, how can you restore him?
By
What you-
sitting them
what
back
you
in front of
doing?
God
What
so
you-
he can get them rules
There you
again, because
go.
obviously he ain't get them the first time.
You need to leave
Well,
him
no,
where he at.
what you doing is you taking dominion there. Okay, come on, I'm gonna lead you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think you have
And that's-
about 5 pimps on this show. Piss off. Wait, look, she can lead long as it go to the track.
Nah,
Well,
as
see-
a pimp, she can't lead.
Oh yeah,
No.
Dominion like it ain't nothing.
That's it.
Now, the first rule of pimping is to keep them so confused only you can figure it out for them.
Yeah.
If she getting 100% of your pimping, then you understand me.
You ain't
That
pimping.
bitch of mine better not keep a dime. I'm just saying.
How many pimps you heard say that's your problem? You thinking? That's
There
the
you go.
problem.
I do
You
the thinking.
I do the thinking right here.
That's
Let me do
right.
my job. You do your job.
Hey, they don't even argue with them, don't they? They grab that powder.
You don't see me coming on your job knocking dicks out your mouth.
Oh,
You can
my
lead a
God.
bitch to sense, but you can't make them think.
Oh shit.
Dang.
Pimping.
Communication, ladies,
Communication.
and vet these people.
Conversation rule of nation.
And
All right,
then
Pops,
the
we
most
gonna holler
important
at
thing is
I'm at you when we get there.
knowing
All right.
what type of man you looking for. Because a lot of times women be dating and they don't know what they want.
Hello.
True.
And you dating different types to see, do I like this? Or do I
Mhm.
like
Mm-hmm.
I like when you pull my chair out. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't even happen these days. Open the
The
doors.
doors.
That don't happen no more. Now I will say this because I laugh at this story every time I think about it, and I tell my grandma all the time. Who was your friend that used to come by the house that would not get out the car if the husband didn't open the door?
Mhm.
Literally sat in the car,
Yeah.
just, oh Lord, I forgot she was in the car. Yeah,
She ain't gonna touch that though.
and ain't gonna touch the house.
Yeah.
Sweat coming down.
Oh, he know he done messed up. He see them sweat
Oh,
dripping.
you ain't gonna see her in the moo that night, nigga.
Yeah.
You messed up now.
He said that moo.
You ain't gonna see her in the moo tonight. You get messed up.
And that's the moo was another point segue because when we talk about lingerie and stuff, we don't give a shit about lingerie.
Y'all don't.
Granny was giving up. Granny was giving it up in the moo and
11 kids running around the house.
Hello.
Straight moo.
That was Granny.
You better come get that. Hey,
I need you to be wearing your fingernail polish.
that's it.
Hey, you trying to knock that off of him.
That's it.
Because it's
You're wasting time.
hello. Because we just trying to get.
I ain't wasting time to me.
It's this
Y'all know I'm
Valentine's
always
Day.
staying different on that one.
It's Valentine's Day or something. Like even Valentine's, man, you know what I like. You ain't gotta go buy none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Wasting time.
So,
Y'all different than me. I like her. Yeah, okay.
So
I ain't gonna say too many details out there, but yeah.
So to answer your question, Kat, it ain't. It really ain't. It's a lot of different factors that go into it. Like
Type
Yeah.
of
we talked about vetting. That's like one of our key things. Like if you're gonna get out here, you gotta vet them properly before you even get to that point where you know, sleeping with them or whatever. I can't, manage your vagina for you. You're gonna do that. However you gonna do that.
Yeah.
But if I do, I get 10%.
Pimping.
But
Think about that. My wife, we had a conversation.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, like, so we dating probably had been 2-3 months. And by this time, my mind already knew. I was like, yep, I think this shit, I'm cutting people off. We've had a conversation. I think I was working on a client's car or something, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take the car back after, man, you eat. Like, who car is it? I was like, oh, it's just one of my homegirls. Ain't no. So you gonna take this car back to this girl house at 11 o'clock? I'm like, I don't see what's the big deal. I don't see. I'm just dropping off a car. I'm and getting my money and leaving. But either way, we started talking. Some type of way we got on. I was like, what's the big deal about me dropping this car off to this girl? She was like, well, if I was dropping off a car to a nigga in the middle of the night, it's like, that's different. You're a woman,
How?
So some type of way we got on.
She leaned all the way through the microphone. He said, how?
At some point, we started talking about me and her. I'm like, well, I was like, what you mad about? I don't understand what you getting so upset about. So I'm like, you act like I'm dating a chick or something. Like, I ain't dating nobody. I'm just messing with you. You act like you out here dating people. She's like, when did I stop? I say, oh, my nigga. Oh, yeah. And I'd let all these hoes go. Oh.
and he say, we dropping off the car.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not
You ain't
the
dropping off we dropping off.
I
I
agree,
dropped
Annie.
the car off and I talked to her the entire
whole
way
way.
there.
Yeah.
When I gave the keys and took my keys, like the whole time, and I was like, let me mess with it real quick. I was like, hold on 1 second, let me stop and get some gas and we'll get off the phone. Wait about 30 minutes.
Oh,
Made it all the way from Third Ward to Katy.
Oh shit.
Call her back. Man, you know how I do. I started driving, put the music on. I wouldn't even think about it no more. I knew you was at home, you would say. And I really was just mad because you just told me you were still dating niggas. But her thing was, you never told me that you wanted to be exclusive. You just said we were dating and having fun. So your expectations
Was different.
Wasn't the same as mine. I said, all right, my nigga, I got a challenge on my hands. Okay, I like challenges. So that's how she played me. Well, didn't play me. It was just we didn't communicate it. That's what it was. I'm assuming, well, shit, I'll be at your house at this point, and we hadn't even did anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew that. Oh yeah, she was serious. Like
mine was a little different. As soon as I kissed that little I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say creature. As soon as I kissed her, we together.
Nah, it was.
But she let it be known.
Yeah,
I was just like,
I assume, and when you assume, make it right for yourself. So communication. That's why I said just communicate. At that point in time, we can look, this is what this is, nigga. You can go on call Buddy or whoever it is. Don't just because you gotta think the way I met my wife. My best friend brings me out, and he's like, "Man, I got somebody I want you to meet." I don't really want to go. He pulled me, made me go with him. I go, He was like, that's her over there. She was on the dance floor with a dude. I walked in front of the dude and never spoke to her a day in my life. Didn't really, I knew her name because they told me, just walked in front of the dude, was like, you know you for me, right? Dude just standing there. You good, bro? You know you here for me, right?
Was I with you?
Nah, it was just me and him. We was out on Washington.
Shit, at that point, what can you do if it ain't his gal?
Exactly.
At that point, what can you do? What you gonna do?
She was like, of course, when we first met, she was like, he was the asshole. I didn't like him. Like the confidence was too high for me. Like the confidence is way too high. You just stepped in front of the nigga, didn't know if he was gonna fight you or not, didn't care. That's what Crown does to you.
No,
Crown give you that extra confidence.
That Crown, man.
I be on
70 niggas looking at you mad, and yeah, I'll take every last one of you niggas.
I don't know what y'all be
I
doing.
was to say, that's her over there. Her right there talking to the nigga. I bet.
Crown make me talk.
That's right. But the confidence is here. I'm gonna talk to everybody in the room.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Having good,
Don't even-
in-depth conversation.
I haven't had alcohol in so long. I don't even know what it did to me no more, man.
So I think in my situation, I knew I was ready. I was just tired of the shuffle.
Of course.
Like
That shit got boring.
well, it didn't get boring, but
That shit
know,
got boring.
at the end of the day, you want somebody that's going, at least be able to hold you down.
Of course.
Somebody you can count on, somebody your people be around and talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because they just seen all the other women come in and they was like,
Oh, still her. Well, they see you with the one. Oh, she's still around.
Oh,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I started feeling bad because even my daughter was like, you got too many.
I'm gonna tell you what my grandma.
I was like, hey, nah, I gotta settle down. I can't keep showing it. This is a bad example.
I literally just
On my
got
end.
tired. Like, I was like, I didn't did enough. Like, this shit's boring. I don't like none of these people.
Exactly.
My grandma told me, she said, if it don't work out with you and her, we're going to send you on a cruise or something because it ain't gonna be right. She said that because she already knew what it was, and I just got to that point. It's like, look, because you looking for that. I was trying to look for somebody to build with,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be as far along as I am if I did not have that person to build with right then and
My
there.
wife changed my life.
I ain't gonna say she changed my life.
My wife changed my life.
I was never looking for nobody to build with. I started looking for myself. I started looking for the relationship that I had with Christ. That's the relationship that made me just ignore what.
No, I'm saying me. Growing up in the church, of course, you always know God, but having that personal relationship for yourself, that was the build up to get to the point. But that's what helped me click to the. This shit ain't as fun as I think.
Yeah, same. It gave me that knowledge.
Boring.
It gave me that mindset that is not really hyped up like it used. And then you start seeing shit differently. You start seeing shit way different.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nigga, we gonna post up at the club. Nigga, for what? I ain't staying here all night, nigga.
I don't want to go to no clubs. I don't want to be. I
was over there. Yeah, I was over there.
It's like you got to go like
I was never.
I'm in there yawning.
Exactly. Like when it hit like 11 o'clock, I'm like, I think I should be in bed.
That curfew, that self curfew come in.
It's like, wait a minute.
I don't know what y'all finna do, but I'm about to skid out.
I'm tired.
You drive to the other side of town, getting into something, then you
Getting
gotta
a
drive
ticket.
all the way back. He be like, I really drove over here.
But my thing, like I was telling y'all earlier, like I mess with these women. Soon as
that post nut clarity hit,
you be like, how she hit? I
ain't even vibing with this mother.
Like,
I even remember her name.
It was like every female that would come over from a time, like I would just be like, I don't really like her, and I just stopped talking.
Came to your senses.
Like, yeah, it was like I started noticing that every little thing, like any female that I was dealing with at the time, was like I started picking them apart. Like, oh, she do this, she do. I don't really like her like that. Oh, she do this, she do this. I don't really like her. Then when I finally meet my wife, it's like, all right, okay. No, let me try to see if this is real. Let me see, because I don't trust nobody.
You gonna need the representative.
It's hard
Yeah.
to trust
You
people.
get the
It is
representative in the
hard to
beginning
trust
anyway.
people.
So it's like when I got to the point of I can actually trust her, and I didn't have to think twice about anything. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry her.
Mm.
Because I saw the qualities that I wanted to see. It was like, okay, she already owned her stuff. She didn't took care of her business. She can take care of herself, and she didn't need me. She wanted me. So
That's a big difference.
that was a wall to break down itself, because she was so independent to where it made it hard to be like, just let me be your man.
Mhm.
You don't understand it because you're so used to taking care of. No, let me take care of this for you. Let me do this for you.
Yeah, I've been told I'm not soft enough. I'm too hard.
I don't see.
They come in. Hey, how you doing? Sit down, nigga.
She probably handling niggas though.
Nah.
But now she probably, you see how long you been separated, or
Niggas be having a situation. She yell out, "What's my name, nigga?" Huh?
So officially separated in 2019, moved out in 2020.
that's fresh.
Yeah.
That's
2
fresh.
years.
18 years, bro. That's fresh.
Well,
And
you know-
then
you know what they
I
say?
ended up
That's
getting
it.
into a little situation
You just wanted some pain
for,
or something.
about 2 years.
She just
They boy gonna tell it like it is.
But
The
listen,
best way to get over somebody is to
You know,
get under somebody.
but the thing was, she said she had already cut out messing
Nah,
with
that's
old
it.
buddy. So unless she had a rose or she was gonna have carpal tunnel or something,
The rose. The rose.
Gonna get the flick.
eventually
Get the D-Zan down
that
there.
was that. If I got somebody,
Remember me?
it'd be easy to keep my mind off old buddy, because I know I don't need to go back.
And maybe that's what it was,
That nigga man, she dating people.
No.
That boy living my best life.
No. He doing his thing.
Right.
Yeah, he living his life. He doing what he chose to do. So we're gonna let him stay over there.
Oh,
At this point, it don't even matter. What matters is that cat find her dog. That's all it is.
not a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you ain't
I
finna
don't want
bark.
no damn dog.
We know you ain't finna bark.
Come on, now.
Get a little Frenchie. That's what she.
No, she a little
She need
Yorkshire.
a short man.
Oh,
Dang.
She probably ain't gonna take that.
No, you get
so that's a good question. So, give me your 5 qualities. 5 qualities. Like you just gotta have these, and then we gonna wrap it up because we gonna, just like she said, we'll be here all night.
Right.
And I think Kat gonna try and come back next week. I think that's what we got going
We're
on.
gonna set up a dating game for Cat, because I know these niggas
You know,
that come
yeah.
about to get to it.
We
Listen,
5 qualities.
dang. I don't necessarily have a list. I'm not gonna lie. I do
What
not
about a tree like
necessarily
this?
have a list. I think that is a married man, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm messing with your tree. You know I mess with you, bro.
He has to
Well, so that
have.
can change.
For real. Baby, I'll change for you.
Put your mother on the phone.
All them nights. Look here, I ain't coming back no more. Take care.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do a 1 through 5. I'm just gonna throw some random stuff out there. Like
Your top 5 though. You gotta have 5 qualities.
like if I'm dating somebody and I go to meet somebody, I'm really vibing off of, your energy.
Okay, energy.
Like you gotta have good energy, and you have to be a good person.
Okay.
Like if I'm seeing some kind of qualities that make you, not a good person, like you ugly with the waiter, or yeah. What else? I'm not gonna
energy and
Energy. I think
a
that
good
both
person.
fall
You
under
gotta be a
energy.
good person, a good heart, a good
Characteristics, I guess.
mindset.
okay.
You need to be a working man.
Okay, that's a great quality.
Have a-
there.
have
Metro
a-
McDonald's don't matter. A job is a job.
Hey, for real.
You gotta
I
start
doubt if she
somewhere.
talked to somebody from McDonald's like that.
Hey man, fresh fries every time we come home.
I don't know. They starting niggas high now, so she kind of could get away with somebody from McDonald's. Nigga making 18 flipping burgers. Hey, I ain't mad at him.
And the ice cream machine at this location worked.
It was the 45 in the car.
What happened?
It's got a delay, so
That was one we supposed to read a while back. What's up, Marshik? What's up, Reno?
As far as
Good person, good energy.
yeah,
Got a job.
you gotta have a job.
Car?
He should have a car.
I would
Okay,
hope
car.
He should.
yeah, I
have
would
a
hope so
car.
too. This Houston.
for real.
Yeah.
Shit sucks if you got to go all the way up and pick
What
that nigga up.
else?
Or Uber.
And I have to be attracted to you. I have to
see,
be attracted to you.
I feel like you answered that with a cop out because see,
What do you mean?
you don't. There's no specificity behind attraction. So like you don't short, tall,
There
bald,
isn't.
no, bald hair,
listen.
dread.
I guess she's saying she just have to be attracted to him.
I have to be attracted to you. You don't necessarily like the last person I talked to,
Mhm.
for those 2 years, he's 6'5", okay, 200 some odd pounds. But my ex was, 6 foot. And then maybe the next person is, maybe right here.
No, so we've already deduced he has
6
to be
foot
6
and up.
foot. Yeah,
6 foot and
6
up.
foot and up to ride this
You
ride.
don't
Okay?
necessarily have to be though.
Nah,
You
she'll
know-
find one of them little short dudes and they just entertain her and she like them and she wanting to go for it.
What
I don't know if you're gonna be comfortable, but she'll get around to it.
Depends
Oh,
on,
God.
how he carries himself.
I'm thinking
Carry
about that.
yourself like a
The
tall
short
man.
dude in the Bible.
Oh, them good qualities, Annie. Protect, provide, lead, communicate.
Those are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Definitely.
and you gonna lead our looks.
That's
There-
a
all
given.
y'all women's go for look. Yeah, y'all ain't finna date no protective,
For real.
communicative, good energy Freddy Krueger. It ain't
You
happening.
can't say that though. You seen the girl that's dating the dude with the half a face?
I think she doing that.
Yes.
She married dude from half a face. Like she was like the
I
first
don't
court.
know.
They were friends.
I
and then-
saw that.
There you go. Marshik say, I'm not hitting without attraction. Some kind of attraction has to be in play. Exactly.
Yeah, but she's saying
Yeah.
that. She's saying she's attracted to him, but they leaving out the quality, the specific details of the attraction.
But you know what?
You have to be attracted to somebody to be with somebody.
Like the vibe you get from someone and just talking to them. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they start to look more attractive to you just because of
Their characteristics.
like their
Mhm.
heart. Like you see them inside out.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and that's
Correct.
I've seen that. You look at somebody like, why the hell he with that? Then you see how
Because of
this
that.
woman take,
Mhm.
like she just a genuine nice person. Like she take care of them.
Mhm.
Like okay, I understand. So
Yeah.
All right. So
because you got some people that'll be downright beautiful, like, but they're
They ugly on the
characters
inside.
make them so like I know I can't say who it is. I know someone that is very attractive to everybody. If I showed you a picture, you'd be like, damn. In my eyes, she is fucked up. And everybody that's man, she bad. But I see the real person, like she ain't shit.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Like
you look at somebody like
because I was close, I had a whole bunch of partners that in the industry that was like, especially locally Houston, but I had a whole bunch of partners in the industry. So, we would be around back then, we would be around females that other people will go crazy over. I'm not saying that girls are ugly, but I'm just going to yell out some names: Malaya Michelle, Lyric Galore, rest in peace, to who that passed away.
oh, you talking about
Mercedes Moore.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mercedes Moore. We done been around these guys, these women, and in the personalities sometimes their personalities were sweet, innocent, it made them attractive. But the other times it was like everybody want these.
they say you can add bedroom because that comes into satisfaction.
Oh shit.
That's bull because a lot of times if a woman really like a man, it don't matter what he do. He
Yeah,
can be
dude.
forward.
Look at her face. Look at her face. I think
no,
it do.
No, you know why I say this?
Why?
You know, because a lot of women get into these relationships with these dudes, right?
Mhm.
And the first
Wipe
time
that ego
y'all do
down, little
something,
nigga.
The first time you do the nigga do something with you, like, it was trash, or it's too small, or this or that. But then if this nigga really start getting to you and you start loving on this nigga, next thing you know, what all I needed was 3 inches anyway.
Nah,
As soon as that nigga do something bad,
Credit card, that's the only thing that the 3 inches they gonna love is the credit card. That's the only 3 inches they'll love.
No, sir.
look, fam, I don't give a damn what it is. She in her mind, she got what's too big and what's the right size. If you come with anything less than the right size,
You an option.
it's
That's
just
probably
gonna
finna be-
what?
She gonna cheat on you.
how many women have you seen as
She
soon as
gonna
they
cheat.
break up say, that's why your dick little? Well, bitch, you knew my dick was little 3 years ago. Well, all of a sudden you got a little nut.
So hold on.
Wait,
Here's the thing about that.
Sometimes they be lying.
Thank you.
Sometimes they be lying. Just be saying some hurtful
They
shit.
just be trying to fuck with your ego. So
Sometimes
now,
they just be saying some
she
hurtful
said-
shit.
after 17 years, she was saying my dick little. Now you in the mirror like shit.
I know I gave it some weight, but no, that's good. She tripping.
Look at pullback skin. Hold on, maybe it don't look as little.
Be like, look, no. I was in them ribs when I was in there. She was,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
She loved you, buddy.
No.
And when she leaves, she gone, buddy.
No, but
She ain't coming back, bro.
seriously, I believe like if you love somebody and y'all really have that connection, I think the sex can be worked out.
Now I will say this: I had a friend.
Right.
I had a female friend, and I ain't gonna put her name, no, not her business out there. But I had a female friend who, her, the father of her child, just so happened to be, Shout.
Hey man,
And they was in a relationship for a pretty long time, even though she knew he was Shout. I think she said something about, he was eating, but she knew he was, not pulling, not damaging anything down there. Wasn't tickling nothing, wasn't doing nothing.
most of these experienced women don't know how to make themselves come no matter what anyway. So if they really fall in love with this nigga, it don't matter if they got 2 inches or 10. They just love
Nah,
him.
I think it do. I think size
disagree.
definitely do, man. Especially nowadays.
So let me
Back then, no.
no.
I
But
disagree.
nowadays,
Then she,
I disagree.
the way you
I'm
can't just
disagreeing.
like tap it. I
This
don't know.
motherfucker ain't loud enough. No, I
I bet-
disagree.
I bet you if she was in that money, she'll communicate then. No.
Nah,
Just
but
go ahead. Just go and walk outside. I'll call you.
That's what that 90-day rule.
I'll call you.
Yeah. How the jobs do you when they know you didn't get the job?
I'll call you.
Yeah, we're gonna review your application and we'll call you. We'll call you sometime soon.
Yeah.
Just don't sit by the phone. You might as well search around. Don't even look by the phone.
It's been women that I'm glad I was never in this situation, but I've heard stories of women when they see a dude pull his pants down and be like, "You're not putting that in me."
Yeah.
His thing hey, look at he need to go.
that knee slapper.
Yeah.
Elephant Trump like a mother just sitting there.
I've
So we gonna do it or not? Huh? Hell, I said I ain't want to smile, but
I've always been the one. to
nigga
be
came
like,
up in here with a baby on.
I've always been the one to be like,
That's too much.
I can work with that.
That's all I want to hear.
That's all I want to hear. Come on with it. Nah. If you and here's the thing, a lot of men are not gonna be honest about this and be like, "She done told me I had a little." Nobody's gonna ever. Be
Niggas
honest.
got it bad of
Yeah.
asking that.
Yeah.
So why are you asking this woman what's the biggest she didn't have?
No, don't ever. So here's
I don't think I've ever asked that goddamn
Number-
question.
I know
Rule-
niggas that like
I've
number
never
one.
had
I ain't
somebody
trying to
ask
get
me
my
that.
feelings hurt. I ain't trying to ask nobody nothing.
Nobody's ever
If
asked me
you
that.
ever want
13, nigga walking right out the house. I ain't even finna stop in them guys. It's like a hot dog down the highway. I ain't no way I'm finna stay in this.
I heard that one before. If you ever want to give anything a chance, you can't ask those kind of questions because it's gonna make you look at the person different. I don't
Yeah.
give a damn.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ask that
How many-
question.
how many
Don't
people
ask
you
how
been with?
exactly.
Don't Thanks. No questions. Just give it a beat.
We ain't got time. We go when we get them. I want to ask a few questions about that because I want to know. Like, does it matter how many people?
Bro,
It does to a man.
I asked the girl
Nah.
one time. The number was too high for me. I looked at it differently.
What was too high?
See,
We were
Mhm.
20.
Damn.
We were in our 20s.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, I thought you said she was in her 20s.
It might have been like 20, bro.
Damn.
And I'm like, in your 20s. And I'm like, so I'm doing the math. We started at like 16, 17.
Baby girl started at 13.
No.
She got up
If
to
she
20.
started at 13, that's understandable.
She went to Ballet High School.
Okay.
Didn't she? No,
But I can't remember when she started. It might have been 16, 17. You do the
Wait,
math on
16,
it?
17, and she was 20 what?
Somewhere like 21. Like, yeah.
I
Damn.
just don't think you should be asking questions you don't really want to know the answer to.
you ain't never lying.
Exactly. And that's my thing.
Especially to the guys out there for her.
It's
She
same
dated
thing for women.
6'5", 200. Do the math.
Like women don't really ask me that.
I would never answer it anyway. Be like, how many people? It don't matter. I'm with you now.
Mine never asked that. She just looked at me. You was a Casanova. I was like, God, and you are correct. I definitely was. I was. Not gonna deny that.
Man.
But I don't want to know. I'd never asked. I never really want to know.
So Dante said you gotta always multiply by 3.
I had 5. Yeah, 15 niggas, dog.
Damn.
And then she said, I bet she had a Splackavilli.
That's her.
Yeah.
Like, really, really.
So we
You
gonna
heard
go
that
ahead.
name in a long time.
God damn, wasn't that a song?
Yeah.
Now that was a one-hit wonder. We don't even know who the hell sung it.
We was in middle school.
Exactly. You still don't know who the nigga is. All we knew was Splackavelli. That's all we knew.
Stepdaddy was a one-hit wonder too.
Stepdaddy.
I think that was more comedy than anything.
Yeah, that's like I got high.
Pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew something.
He had to look it up. We didn't know who the hell that was selling Splackavelli.
I had to look it up.
He had a whole bunch of one-hit wonders. What was the niggas that Cheers to You?
No, they weren't the one.
They wasn't the one that won.
And they actually had a good album.
Who?
That name was Player.
Player.
They was.
They had 2.
They in Drew Hill now. Ain't
Yeah, they
Yeah.
merged with Drew Hill.
They merged with Drew Hill?
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
because Drew.
Oh, you talking about for the tours?
Mm-mm.
No, they in the group now.
Yeah, because they.
Wow.
Static.
The lollipop
Static.
nigga, right?
Static.
Yeah.
The
Passed.
Lollipop
He
nigga.
was. He, was
singing
he
on
produced Lollipop. He passed. He was in.
Yeah, Static
Right.
Major.
Static Major. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there it is.
Mm.
So the other 2 members, Smokey and the other dude, joined Drew Hill.
All right.
And then Drew Hill, they lost Woody and Jazz. They
Yeah.
never came back. Jazz went to
Jazz
go,
still he
went to go do gospel music, and then Woody did something completely different.
Hmm.
So
Jazz, he still trying to perform with him.
Yeah, he
can't
did.
He can't do the hop no more.
Oh, cold.
He really can't.
Cold blooded.
anyway,
Cold blooded.
we gonna get up out of here. Man, football season is back in full effect.
Yes, Lord.
Love how them Cowgirls lost last week.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
You.
Come on now.
The Bills whooped that ass.
Hey, they sure did. Didn't they do that?
They
They
did what
did.
they supposed to do.
Okay.
Did you see my boy out there? 2
Oh,
sacks.
oh yeah. He pause.
He waiting to get that one back every since the last.
But anyway,
The battle is on. I just want y'all to know
Von
that.
Miller did get them sacks.
Yeah. I don't know what Texas is doing.
They were doing good into the fourth quarter.
Nah, they.
Sound like regular old Texas.
Hey, there you go then.
Hey man, not too much on my team, man.
The Colts really should have won that game. They kicker missed 3 field. Well, not 3 field goals. He missed the game-winning field goal. Kicked the ball out of bounds twice, and that shouldn't happen as a kicker. I thought he was gonna be fired. But
I'm glad they ain't win.
yeah, we looking forward to having Kat back next week. If she ain't got nothing going on, if she ain't got no Splackavelli or a date next week,
I will be here.
she gonna be it. Jamie will
Hey,
be
bring your
back.
date up here.
Jamie will be back in the building.
That
We
nigga
gonna be
mad
looking-
as hell. He gonna be looking at one of us. So
We
which
are-
one is the nigga who invited her here?
We're gonna be waiting on J Dog. So it's gonna be fun next week. So y'all tune in. Remember, in life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. Elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast ENT. We are out.
We out.